Hello and welcome to my May haul video. It is a pretty good sized one. Hopefully it won't take too long to get through, and we're just going to jump right in. First thing I have here is I got a new tripod and ring light. Yeah, it is a USB plug. So there's that. And all that fun stuff. I'll be right back. Anyways, that tripod will hold my normal camera, which I have a really nice Canon, and it will also hold a cell phone. I'm still trying to figure out how I can upload these videos onto my laptop so I can do thumbnails and all that stuff, because you just can't do that if you're doing it on your phone, like, completely. So, we'll get there. I'm learning. Next, we are going to do supplies. We'll start with the 15 pack of Neocolor 2s. Nice little, pardon somebody driving by with their bass up super high. My goodness. I have done a little bit with these, just playing around, testing them out, seeing what I can do with them. They are pretty freaking cool. I just got the 15 pack because they do blend nicely, so I can make all kinds of colors with those. If I get to where I want to do more with these and I feel comfortable with them, then I may invest in getting a larger set, but got these. Got a very large pack of Jelly Roll Moonlight pens. I got these because of a page I was working on, and I thought that I needed something that was more of a light blue, and I have other gel pens, they don't work quite as well, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna get the Jelly Roll Moonlight pack, and I ended up using my other Jelly Roll neons anyway, so I'm sure I'll still use these. I actually did use them, the brown one, on something, which you'll see in the May completed pages. So there's some Jelly Roll Moonlights. I also got, if I can get a hold of them, some more colors of the ink glitter markers. I got 2 sets of each one. I've already used these ones, that's why they're out of the package. I love these. These are fantastic. I'm gonna say they are close to being on par with Wink of Stella, and that's quite a lofty thing to say. I got, next I will show you that I did I got these from the Dollar Tree, if I didn't say that. I also got this very large set of Wink of Stella. It says Superior Wink Marker. So I wasn't sure they were actually Wink of Stella, but it does say Wink of Stella on all of the barrels. Got all these colors. This was an expensive set, and I was going to be quite upset if they did not live up to the hype, and they absolutely do. They absolutely do. And again, these Dollar Tree pens here, markers, They are pretty stinking close to how shiny these are. So, fun set. I have been having fun with these. I also got just some really nice ballpoint black pens. I like to use these for my spirals and lines and dots. They do tend to look better when you use a darker ink, and I don't want to use up all my glitter gel pens because I use them a lot in other things. So I got these. I also, because I saw somebody on Instagram coloring something with these Seagull color gel pens. These are all glitter gel pens. There is a fantastic amount in here. I have also used the swatching page that comes with it. I took it out of the little book. This little book comes with it. I don't know if I'll ever color in here, but I'm keeping it with the pens. And as you can see, there's some not in here. Comes with a nice pack, a little holder and everything. I did put them in numerical order, so they're easier to find when I'm looking for them. The ones that are out, I'm using on a page currently. So yeah, there's those. They are quite glittery. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying. Need to get my ring light out, huh? Oh, and it comes with refills for every color. These are very smooth writers, smooth colorers. I like them a lot. I have a feeling that I'm probably going to go through a lot of these quickly. So there is So color gels pen set, glitter gels, 60 pens with 60 refills. Got them on Amazon. So these I have in here because I did swatch them and number them. This is a couple of different sets of Sharpies. There's the swatching, which I've been using these over the last month. Bunch of Sharpies. These are the normal fine tips. There's neons in here, and there is also metallics. Yep, metallics. And I believe I got the set that is also the Mystic Gems. I do like a lot of those colors. They're pretty awesome. And then I got a couple of different sets of super fine Sharpies. Yeah, ultra fine. So, Mystic Gems, the basic set. That's all in there. Got those on Amazon. Or no, I got all these Sharpies and Bics from Walmart. Went on a little emergency sewing shopping trip with my son. I was helping him with a costume. He's into cosplay. So those are those, which I've not swatched the ultrafine Sharpies yet. These are the ultrafine Bics. So all the ultrafine Bics. Those are all the colors there. I've also used these, that's why they're swatched. Again, from Walmart. I've had my first pack of 100 colors super tips for probably 2 or 3 years now, and they are just now starting to dry up. So I went hog wild and got 2 more sets because I'm actually coloring a lot more now that I'm on YouTube and Instagram, so they're gonna go pretty quick, I'm thinking. These I got on Amazon. Okay, now we're going to get into books and such. There's a little bit of randomness in the book part. Lots of things happening. Making strides on Instagram. I need to figure out how to get all of those people over to my YouTube. I have gotten a free book to test and review. I have also I've joined a coloring team, so I got a digital copy of a book, which I will have to find the cover art and insert that into here. I did print some of the PDFs. This is like the intro page. It is black and white grayscale flowers. This Lori Craig. Got a lot of her mandala books. I am absolutely getting another. It is a mandala book. It's advanced coloring mandala. It's awesome. I think it came out about the same time this one did. So I asked to join her coloring group, and I met the requirements, and she sent me the digital renderings, and I printed a few. These ones are on cardstock. This is the first one that I'm actually going to color, and it is printed out nice. Going to use alcohol markers on this one, I believe. And then the Birds of Paradise, which I think I'm going to... This is also on cardstock. I think I'll do this one in color pencil. And this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this one with, but there's a little turtle in there. And then this one is on normal copy paper. It didn't print out as nicely. Still like it. I'm seeing that flower in yellow. I have no idea what color it's supposed to be, but mine's going to be yellow. So those are the pages I have from Tropical Greenhouse Flowers and Plants Grayscale Adult Coloring Book Volume 1 from Lori Craig Coloring Books. I'll also do a video possibly of me coloring and absolutely a full review when I get some pages done. Lori Craig is a fantastic person to work with. So this next one is Menopause. I have done a full flip of this on my channel. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. And I have colored a page in here. There's another one that I'm going to do, I think, this month, the month of June. So you'll be able to see that in my the one that I have finished in my next video, my finished coloring pages. This is by Happy Man Press. She asked if I wanted to get a copy of the book and do a review, and I said heck yeah. And it's a very humorous book. I love pop art style. Alcohol markers work amazing in here. It is Amazon printed paper, I believe. Yes, it is. So that is Menopause, the Coloring Book, a fun collection of pop art coloring designs for women of a certain age. That is from Happy Man Press. Next, I have the newest edition of Mystery Colors. I have colored a page in here. Not a whole lot to flip through in here. It is Mystery Colors, colored by number. I do like that they have little fun facts on the opposite page. So this is the latest issue of Mystery Colors, Amazing Animals by Centennial Family. And then I have Delightful Color by Numbers. There is also a full flip of this on my channel. This is, I know there's an artist. Serious Publishing. David Woodruff. Yeah, that guy. I got a couple of the books. The other ones are coming up here pretty quick. So, Delightful Color by Numbers. It is indeed delightful. Saw that. You'll be seeing it again. I used Wink of Stella on there. Fun book. It is a smaller size book. Like I said, I have a full flip of this. You can see that is a size comparison there of a normal size book. So, some of them are detailed, some of them are not. So, like this one would take a little bit longer than, say, that rose, wherever it went. That one. And I like that the color palette folds out. Got my blotter pages in there. Got all of the solutions. Yeah, today's been a struggle, so bear with me, please. Next, I have Stained Glass, Color by Numbers by David Woodruff. I have colored one in here. Got all the solutions. It's a bunch of stained glass windows. And there is, you can use, this is not Amazon printed paper, it's a little bit better paper, but it's not super great. You can use alcohol markers in here, they will bleed, but there is, you know, the thick black outlines that you fill in, so kind of hides that if that's what you wanted to do. The ones that I have marked are all the ones that are like medieval shields and heraldry type things. I don't know why those ones are the ones that like really jumped out at me, so I think that's what I'm going to do. And I also wrote down in my alcohol markers what numbers best match those colors. So that is Stained Glass, Color by Number by David Woodruff. Next one is Fairies, Color by Number by David Woodruff. I've not colored in this one yet. This is a bunch of color by number fairies. There are some that are portrait style. I really like this one. I land on that one a lot. So that is Fairies, Color by Numbers by David Woodruff. And as always, if there's any of these books that you want full flips of, let me know. I will be happy to do so. Next are 4 books that I got from Stormy Weather on Instagram. Very fun, very whimsical. This one is A Spot of Tea. StormyWeatherArt.com. Helpful hints and tips. It's your color test page. And then he gets into the art. She's also been on Instagram showing colored pages, her renderings of her colored pages, and they're pretty fantastic. I've colored in the other three. I have not colored in this one yet. Definitely will be, though, in the month of June. And that is Amazon printed paper. A Spot of Tea, Stormy Weather. The next one is The Wondrous World of Surrealism by Stormy Weather. Another fun book. I did color a page in this one. And these thick black lines work fantastic for alcohol markers. And that is Amazon printed paper. That is The Wondrous World of Surrealism by Stormy Weather. This one is also a Stormy Weather coloring book, Christmas coloring book. I did color a page in there. It's more fun, Christmas themed coloring goodness. I really enjoy this style. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, Amazon printed. The black background one. Ooh, I love nutcrackers. Happy holidays. That one looks fun too. So that is Christmas Coloring Book by Stormy Weather. The next one is also Stormy Weather. Dark, dreary, and dreamy and enchanting, a fantastical Halloween adult coloring book. Again, I did color a page in here. So this is all Halloween funness. Kitty. I like kitties. Pumpkins, houses, spiders, witch hats and kitties. Lots of good fun. So that is Dark, Dreamy, and Enchanting, a fantastical Halloween adult coloring book by Stormy Weather. Next, I have Flower Coloring Book, Intricate Flowers by Jade Summer. This is a hardcover version. It is still an Amazon printed book. I have ordered a couple other hardcover books that are Amazon printed. Anywho, I did color a page in here. I saw a couple of pages out of this book colored on Instagram, and I had to have it. These tulips, I'm going to color like the tulips that my son got me for Mother's Day. And yeah, I did color a page in here. You'll see that in my next video. It's good fun. Lots of intricate flowers indeed. So that is Intricate Flowers by Jade Summer. Next, I have Intricate Patterns by Jade Summer. This too is a hardcover book. Amazon printed. And Intricate Patterns. Colored one in here also. And lots of different kinds of styles. And it's very hard for me to do one page and move on because I am still trying to color a page in every book that I own within the time confines of this year. It's going to be very hard to do because I keep getting more books and I need to stop. It was supposed to be a no-buy year for me, but obviously that's been shot to crap. So maybe next year will be a no-buy, and if I do not accomplish my goal this year, it will definitely be a goal for next year. I also finally got Nature Mandalas. I have been wanting this since I saw it. It is just absolutely stunning. I am not even going to try to say that name. I will absolutely butcher it. We all know that name. Also the illustrator of Circle of Life. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork in here. I have not colored in it yet. I absolutely will be coloring in this. Not sure where I'm going to start though. Just beautiful, beautiful artwork. This paper is decent. It is not Amazon paper. It is one-sided, which is fantastic. Really, really like this one. I've seen this one done. It's beautiful. I do like bugs. I don't like them on me, but I like to color them. So that is Nature Mandalas by that person. I did get this on Amazon. I pre-ordered it. It did come a little bit early. This one I also pre-ordered, and it came slightly early, which is fantastic. This is Mythographic Voyage by Josem Cadembang. I have all but one of the Mythographic books. I do believe that the one that I don't have currently is on its way. I did make a book outlet order. I have ideas for this one. I have ideas for a few of them. I have a couple marked. Let's have a look what I have marked. This one I thought was cool, that she's like riding in a little clear kind of backpack on a snail. I have some ideas for this. I do love origami. I do origami a lot, actually. I like unit origami. I have some ideas for this one. Just amazing, amazing art in these books. I really like this one. I've got to figure out my glowing effects a little bit better, my lighting, and then I will do that one. And I just absolutely love this. I love the vantage point. It is fantastic. So that is Mythographic Voyage by Josem Cadembang. This, I love Millie Murata books, and somehow I ended up getting 2 copies. I don't know if that was my mistake or if that was their mistake, but I'll take it. I have no problem coloring a page twice. I love Millie Murata's style. Good paper, two-sided pages. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I even sometimes will let, like, say I'm doing this page and I want to use a medium that I know will bleed through, especially if it's on a page like this where it can bleed through and it will have like a built-in background, and then I'll just color this however I want to color it with either a black marker or paint pens. Paint pens, acrylic paint pens will cover up whatever bleeds through. So there's all kinds of options out there. So yeah, this is Beautiful Birds and Treetop Treasures by Millie Murata ×2. This is the Monster Bugs. In last month's haul, I got 2 other books in the Monster series. I want to say one was Monster Sea Creatures. What was the other one? I don't remember. I'll put that in there when I find it while I'm editing. Close-up views of Monster Bugs. It's a Dover coloring book by Diana Zurelius. And this is the reason I got the other ones. These are the only 3 in the series that I'm aware of. So it's like super close-ups of these bugs, which I love. I like macro photography and macro microscopic pictures that, you know, are taken of bugs or anything really. They're just a lot of fun. And it's got little blurbs about each thing. It is two-sided, so pencils or water-based markers. It is not Amazon paper. It's a little bit better than Amazon paper. And they're little inserts. I like that. It's a puss moth caterpillar. That is also in one of my Charlie Harper books. A stylized version, of course. Wolf spider and spiderlings. Yee. So that is Monster Bugs coloring book, a close-up coloring book. It's a Dover book by Diana Zurelius. Next, I got Tiny Kingdom, a coloring book for adults, Lilia Alexander. The art in this is reminiscent of Emily Lytle Oberg. It's kind of what it makes me think of. Cute pictures. So that is Tiny Kingdom by Lila Alexander. This, Christie's Summer Cutting Garden, a watercolor book. It is on watercolor paper because I have an idea of something that I want to do. And it will require some decent paper and pages that will easily come out of a book. It has, for each page, has what it is, painting tips, all that fun stuff. And this too is on some decent paper, so, you know, you could even color those. So they look like this, and it's not super dark printing, so that's interesting. And they are one-sided. They're like glue bound, so you could easily take one out. and not hurt it or the other pages. But yeah, stay tuned for what I think I want to do for these. Give it a nice little bookmark, and it folds out to all this craziness here. So that is Christie's Summer Cutting Garden, a watercoloring book. Illustrations and inspirational words by artist Christy Rice. There's 25 illustrations printed on quality watercolor paper. Next, I have a little bit of randomness. This should have been in supplies. This is velvet ribbon for some stuff that I'm doing for upcycling diamond painting tools and supplies. Again, stay tuned. Some of these I found while going through a bunch of stuff that has been stored forever. So this is stuff that I had, but I totally forgot that I had, or stuff that my boyfriend's mom had and had no idea that she had, and stuff that I can use for reference or to actually color. So this is Frank Lloyd Wright Prairie House, a folio of 12 postcards. This is something that I got forever ago. As you can see, it's gotten slightly damaged, and there's 3 left. I think these would be fun to try to color, because why not? And I do love me some Frank Lloyd Wright. Architecture and furniture and all that good stuff. There we go. Next is a pamphlet on guinea pigs. I love guinea pigs. I really do. 1957. And there's, how to take care of a guinea pig. A little bit of history. And black and white photos. I've had many a guinea pig over the years. So that is Guinea Pigs, A Guide to the Selection, Care, and Breeding of Guinea Pigs by Marvin F. Roberts. Also illustrated by Marvin F. Roberts. That was found in my boyfriend's mom's stuff. This book was found in my boyfriend's mom's things. White Bird by Clyde Robert Bula. Illustrated by Leonard Weisgard. So there's illustrations like that in there. I thought they would be fun to color. And just a reminder, I do ask my boyfriend if I can use these books for my purposes, since they did belong to his mother before I do anything with them. I don't just assume. So that is White Bird by Clyde Robert Bula, illustrated by Leonard Weisgard. Is a little hardcover book. Next, I have Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Another little hardcover book. By Richard Bach, photos by Russell Munson. There's a lot of seagulls in it. Lots of open space. I thought this would be a good book to practice backgrounds in. This is actually decent paper. practice my lighting in that one. Again, lots of backgrounds, open space to practice doing backgrounds in. So that is Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach. Photographs by Russell Munson. This, the Blue Fairy book, would be for, this was in my stuff from a very long time ago. That I found whilst going through some things when I had to clean up a bunch of stuff in the storage room. Edited by Andrew Lang, with numerous illustrations by H.J. Ford and G.P. Jacomb Hood. So there's a lot of art like this type in there. And I thought that it would be very fun to color some of these. And it is decent paper. It's got a tiny bit of texture. I think it would do well with colored pencils. Lots of The King of the Gold Mines encounters the 4 and 20 maidens. Even that, you know, some quick little colorings, and some of them are far more detailed, for sure. So that is the Blue Fairy book by Andrew Lang, and illustrated by H.J. Ford and J.P. Jacomb Hood. Another hardcover book. I love hardcover books. Okay, this is a coloring book that I've had until I forgot that I had, because it was in the storage room, for probably over 20 years. I'm going to say maybe even 25 or 30 years, which is just crazy to even think about. This is Ruth Heller's Design for Coloring Butterflies. There's one that was started, and there is one that is fully finished in here. It's not dated, unfortunately. I really wish it was. And I honestly have no idea what I used. No clue. For whatever reason, I am thinking about ultrafine Crayola markers. But as I mentioned, this was a very long time ago that I had this. So who knows? Who knows what I used? It is one-sided. There's the same butterflies, but in different compositions and different sizes, which I like also. And apparently I started that one. Some with flowers. So that is Ruth Heller's Designs for Coloring Butterflies. Next, this I got for when I was doing stained glass full time. This was a reference book that I had. Still a reference book, but it also has a bunch of patterns. So I think some of these would be fun to color. This is very thick, kind of shiny paper. Will be fun to do. So this is the Crafter's Design Library Fantasy by Chris Down. this too was a reference book for when I was doing stained glass. Side lights, fan lights, and transoms. 180 Designs for Workable Projects by Ed Sibbett Jr. This is a Dover book. This is really nice paper. It is two-sided. And when I did stained glass mosaics, and I have no idea what happened to my portfolio. I have been looking and looking and looking and looking. I need to find it. I would love to share that with y'all. Pardon the traffic noise. This is a bunch of stained glass patterns. That is Side Lights, Fan Lights, and Transoms Stained Glass Pattern Book by Ed Sibbett Jr. I don't know if any of you know what Delphi Glass is. It is a stained glass supply store not too far from me, about 30 miles-ish, in the capital city of Michigan. And I entered a few competitions there, and I actually got first place in 06, and that was only the second time that I had participated, and it's actually the last time that I participated. It would be fun to get back into doing, but I really do not have a space that is safe to do that in. So as far as like having shards of glass here and there and everywhere, so maybe someday. This is a very large jewelry magazine. That is a normal size coloring book. That is the magazine. How I came about this was across the street in downtown, small town USA, there is a jewelry store. And the main jeweler there, I actually went to high school with here in this lovely town. And this was delivered to us in our mail instead of to them. And I called them to see if they wanted it back. And they didn't. So they said I could keep it. There's some amazingly awesome things in here. JCK, the industry authority of jewelry type situations. There's beautiful, beautiful things in here to use for reference for coloring gems or cut them out. There's actually like gem animals in here. Cut them out, collage them into something. Just great reference for coloring gems and crystals and stuff. There was one specific thing in here. Look at all those different colors. Oh, beautiful. There's some jeweled bugs. I mean, there's lots of stuff like that in Hannah Carlzon books. There was a snake, like a jeweled snake in here. I probably won't be able to find it because I'm looking for it to show you. There it is. I really want to figure out how to use that in something. And it's a decent size. I'd say that's a good, 4 inches. So, just a nice book to have, well, magazine to have for reference and or collage fodder. Next are all but one of them. It's from my Disney order. I'll just take the one that's not. It's kind of big. I got the From Extreme Maze to Devilish Dot to Dots Posh Ultimate Creative Activity Book. Puzzling challenges to blow your mind. This is a big book. We'll compare again. This is a normal size book. and that is a very large book. So there's dot to dots. They're different color dots. So you use the color of pen or marker or whatever that the dots are. This is one-sided. It is decent paper. Color Quest, which I want to say these are not the pictures that are in the other big Color Quest books. They are different ones, color by numbers. Mazes. I do like to do mazes. Just coloring pages. Colortronics. Color by number Colortronics. And then these extreme, I want to say they're called hanjis, which I've got to look up how you do that because I don't think there is, well, there is instructions in here. So I'll have to read them carefully and make sure I understand them better. There's the instructions. I'll definitely figure out how to do that. I like a good challenge. And I won't show you the answer key in the back, but that is Posh Ultimate Creative Activity Book. So, next I have my last French Disney haul. This is a Disney Bestiaire Hatchet Heroes, mystery color by number. Some of them are detailed, some are not. There's some of the answers there. Won't go through all of them. So that is Disney's Bestiaire Hatchet Heroes Mystery Colors. Next, I got Disney Villains, which merchants, I believe that is villains in French. These ones are very detailed and I love it. As you can see, there's all those colors. I tend to use my acrylic paint pens in these because it is two-sided. There's some of the answer key. You can see they're quite detailed. Very much looking forward to doing some pages in here. So that is Disney Villains, French Mystery Colors book from Art Therapy and Hatchet Heroes. Next is Disney's Home Sweet Home hardcover book, 100 collages from Hatchet Heroes. It is two-sided. Good paper. And it's a bunch of scenes from Disney houses. The big 2-page spread of a whole castle on the exterior. Also got a pretty awesome Victorian house there with a bunch of trees. Alice sitting in her house with Dinah. Looks to be sometime around Christmas time. Just fun coloring stuff. Doing household chores like vacuuming and doing laundry. So, from a lot of different movies also. So that is Disney Home Sweet Home Art Therapy 100 Pages by Hatchet Heroes. Next, I got Disney Silhouettes Art Therapy 60 Magics Hatchet Heroes. This one's a top flip. Decent paper. These ones are one-sided, which is fantastic. Opens things up to being able to use more mediums. And I saw a couple of these done, and I really liked the premise. It'll be fun. Lots and lots of fun. So that is Disney Silhouettes Magics by Hatchet Heroes. Next I have Disney Grand Block Tableau, again by Hatchet Heroes. One-sided top flip. I like how that looks like sketches. Just lots of fun pictures. I really like that movie. It's kind of sad, but it's also fantastic. So one-sided. Lots of good fun. That is Disney Art Therapy Grand Block Tableau by Hatchet Heroes. Next is Disney Grand Block Animals, Creatures, and Creatures Fantastiques by Hatchet Heroes. Top flip. Single-sided. That's all in French. So this is all like magical creatures and animals that are in Disney movies. And it's one-sided, so good fun. So that is Disney Animals and Magical Creatures Grand Block by Hatchet Heroes. Excuse me. Last but not least, one of the big whoppers. This is a big book, much the size of the Vertrose books. There's a size comparison there. This is Disney Art Therapy Portraits by Hatchet Heroes. Hardcover. And it's all portraits of characters. Two-sided. Wonderful paper. I have one marked. Let's see what it is. Oh, I believe I was going to attempt to do this one for Mermaid. And then these look like sketches, and they're in frames of all the princesses. I like it. I like Edna. That'll be a fun, more simple one to do. And I love these three fairies. I love these fairy godmothers. I like how they interact together too. It reminds me of me and my three sisters, or my two sisters, so there's three of us. There's Minnie. I have to color that this month. There's a mini prompt. As a matter of fact, I'm going to mark that. Put it in my mini pile. So that is Disney Art Therapy Gallery of Portraits by Hatchet Heroes. And that concludes my supplies. That was a lot of supplies and coloring books. Next video will be my completed pages. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.